In a little while, we're off to Wincanton for the 5:05 Betway National Hunt Novices Hurdle. It is a Class 4 and the flag is up with SAO the 4-6 favourite. With her thanks, let's join David Fitzgerald.
6 favourites, 11-4 Mbole, 7-1 Pirios. And the field coming in. And they're off. This is the Betway National Hunt Novices Hurdle, and a field of 9 will be jumping 7 flights, and SAO is dropped out, anchored well in last at the early stage as Mbole runs towards the first in company with Indigo Stamp and Moynihan's Girl in third. Sparky Spirit is sharing fourth with Passam under David Noonan. The red jacket, Zamparelli, is next. Just knocking it flat there, Midnight Midge. The yellow and green jacket pulling hard back in the field. Also taking a keen hold is Pirios under Richard Johnson, purple and orange spots. And SAO is going to have to come from last, but he's also racing freely in rear. Harry Cobden is trying to switch him off. Mbole is the leader as they come to what will be the last next time. Mbole over to Indigo Stamp in second, and in third position is Moynihan's Girl. She's the mount of James Best. Passam is next on the outside of Sparky Spirit and Mihal Nolan, and then Pirios, and the back four Zamparelli, Midnight Midge and SAO, back three I should say, as they now take the turn at the end of the home straight. And shortly to go past the horse boxes. The leader is Mbole, allowed to stride on, 2 lengths clear of Indigo Stamp. Moynihan's Girl is in third. SAO is still taking quite a grip in last place, wearing a hood, has been gelded. He's a half-brother to Frodon as well, SAO. His first appearance for Paul Nicholls, having been trained by Guillaume Macaire in France. Mbole leads. 2, Indigo Stamp in second, Moynihan's Girl third, Passam 4, Sparky Spirit 5, about 5 lengths off the lead, and then Pirios and Zamparelli. They've got 3 flights to jump in the back straight. Here's the first of them. Mbole gets over that nicely. Still at the back of the field, just starting to struggle to hold a spot now is Indigo Stamp on the inside. Zamparelli, Pirios, Midnight Midge and SAO is still in last place. Did jump the last flight of hurdles quite well, SAO, as they move on to the middle one in the back straight. And it's Dan Skelton's Mbole, Harry Skelton in the saddle. Yard also have Zamparelli in the race, coming to the next one. Skips over that nicely. Indigo Stamp out to the right. SAO is no longer in last. Midnight Midge is in the final position as they make the run towards 3 out, and then the long sweeping run for home. Mbole in front. Indigo Stamp jumping right on the inside. Moynihan's Girl following with Sparky Spirit. SAO is starting to make quite serene progress on the outside, still pulling. On the outside of Passam, Zamparelli struggling. Pirios is well back in the field, and Midnight Midge is still in last. So it is Mbole. SAO is taking off out wide and is now sharing second with Passam and the driven Indigo Stamp. Moynihan's Girl's lost a few spots, so has Sparky Spirit. Pirios in rear with Zamparelli. That one's being worked on. Mbole leads on the turn for home. SAO is now on his quarters in second place, with Indigo Stamp on the inside, running well to this point. Passam is next in the field. These 4 are clear. Pirios looking like going 5th. So SAO is now all over the long-time leader Mbole and has gone into the lead. Harry Cobden and Harry Skelton. Here is the second last. On the right is SAO, just wandering a bit going into that once he'd hit the front, and Mbole is still going sweetly on the run between the last 2. Passam is well back in third, and Mbole is trying to shrug off the challenge of SAO and is leading that horse on towards the stand side. Has crossed him. There was plenty of room. And has SAO got anything left? It is Mbole coming to the last. Doesn't look like it. Mbole over and 4 lengths clear of SAO, who's going to be well beaten here. Mbole brushed him aside blithely. Harry Skelton can look at the big screen for as long as he wants. He can ease down. Mbole has bolted up in the last, made all. SAO only second, led very briefly. Third Passam and Pirios in fourth.
Mbole has made virtually all, and impressively, the spells of SAO. Passam was back in third place. Mbole, with the wind up and tongue tie now added, he's absolutely tanked through his race to the left. You'll see SAO has just been niggled along at this point, and he's not short of room. He has had to switch, and Mbole just coming closer to him, and both of them look like they might just make their way along the rail, but in the end SAO is just switching to the far side, but Mbole's got every angle covered and coming down to the last tickle the top of it, nothing more, and it's providing Dan Skelton with another winner on the day. SAO quickly under pressure, but he's just bumped into one here, very good one, and a big improvement from Mbole. Lots of factors, we mentioned the winds, the hood, the tongue tie, and obviously it's just travel settled and jumping was solid. Passam was back in third, beaten a long way back in third place, but Mbole, who has put in a couple of disappointing performances, I think it's fair to say, certainly looking to the run at Huntington where he was tailed off. That was in a class 2, but coming into this class 4 novice hurdle, and he has been very good today. 5-2, Harry and Dan Skelton for Colm Donlan. SAO was made favourite, 8-11. Lots expected for Paul Nicholls, and his newcomer here, Passam, was third at 14-1.